Hello and welcome to the brand new Craftalong here at Tonic Studios. How is everybody? Are you alright? We have got loads of people already on there and we are going to get to the beautiful dresser in just a minute. So this is your die set. This is the amazing dresser die, and as you can see at the side of me, it's absolutely jammed packed. Now you've all got this all ready to play. Hoping you've all got your cardstock ready, your die cutting machines. I've got my coffee, I've got my tape, my craft picks. I'm ready to play, yeah? But one of the things I want to tell you, if you would like to purchase anything from the Tonic website, all you've got to do is put Jodie 10 in the discount and you're going to get a further 10% off all your purchases. Okay, now Karen, who's here?
Oh.
Who's with us?
Well, we've got so many. We started off with Missy, of
Missy,
course.
hello.
Missy.
Now,
Hi, Missy.
Missy's from Niagara.
She is, and we've got so many people joining us. We've got 89 people on now. 89 names to go through, shall we? We'll start off. We've got Missy. We've got Diana. She's with us from the USA as well. We've got Anne and Josh and Linda. Linda's gonna watch with us today. Okay. She's going to watch it back later because, of course, you're going to get a nice HD feed of this.
That's the best thing because she can stop me, rewind me, shut me up, say what you want to me. It's absolutely brilliant.
We've got Karen and Caroline and Linda and Paula and Deborah and Maxine. We've got so many of you. We've got people from New York. Hope you're all feeling okay there. We've got... I just don't even know where to go. Kim is with us. Kim Rowland-Smith.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim. How are you doing? Jennifer and Lisa and Julie Healy. Hi, Julie.
Have you seen our Sue yet?
Sue's not here yet.
Oh,
she may be further down my list. We've got Kristen and Linda and Anne and Christine and Karen and Alison and Jennifer and Georgina. There's so many of you. So many of you joining us. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Now, this is the first time that we've done a craft along, so things might go drastically wrong. Don't really. Alex has got his fingers crossed, okay? But it's the first time we've ever done it, so please be patient with us. If something goes wrong, please be patient, okay?
Yeah, we've got another stream up as well, ready, just in case.
Yeah, we've got backup upon backup, okay? So as we say, this here is your delightful dresser, and what we are going to be doing is we are going to be making one of those units, and then it's over to you at home to put the feedback on if you need my help again and repeat it. Yeah, and as I say, stop me, rewind me, tell me to shut up, you tell me what you want to tell me, okay? So shall we go ahead and start to play with this? But don't forget that code, Jodie 10. You get an extra 10% off, okay? So what we are going to do, let me shift my coffee out of the way. Chin chin, guys. It's not wine, it's not gin, it is coffee, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to start with the largest of your dies, okay? So this is your main carcass of the die set, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use 300 GSM super smooth, and we're going to cut 2 of those out. So placing it on your mat, don't forget to tape them down and run those through your machine. So let's go ahead and start to cut this. So give me a brand new machine. Such a lucky girl.
A new Tommy.
A new Tommy. It might have to just like walk out the door into my car. So let's take that one away from there. So that is one side. So we need to cut another one as well. You've not given me a bin, Alex.
I'll just throw it on the floor.
I was going to anyway.
I'll clean it up as punishment, does that?
Yes. So let's cut another one. He's getting used to me already. At first he was a little scared.
We all are. Jane Xavier, the code was Jodie 10.
Oh dear. So let's cut that one out there. So you've now got 2 of that main die, and that's your 300 GSM. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to put this together first of all, okay, purely and simply so that we can clear the decks and we can craft.
He's going to make me clean that, you know what to do.
Right, so taking your tape, you know, with that code Jodie 10, don't forget, stock up on all your adhesives, yeah, because if you're getting discount off it, why not? Take advantage
definitely.
of it, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and put, when I can find the end, there we go. So we're going to go and put it on our scores, yeah, on all our glue tabs. So taking that along there, I'm going to have to just cut this tape because I've separated it. So let me just...
Oh dear, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that bit.
Well, Lisa's been clever and she's pre-cut some of these panels.
Oh, you clever girl.
Well done, Lisa.
Absolutely. So we're just going to place the high tack on all those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in stages for you. So if you're crafting at the same time, and then I'll give you a little bit of space to catch up. Okay. So we're going to go and add.
And Jane's asking, how long is the session? That's a little bit difficult to answer. This is Geordie.
It basically means if I shut up gossiping, then it'll be quicker. But if I carry on rabbiting, it's going to be a little bit longer. So we've now got our tape on there. Okay, so what I want you to do is go through and reinforce all those little score lines. Okay, now if you can't stay to the end, you don't worry, because we will be giving you a feed to be able to watch this back. Okay,
Yeah, it'll be a nice HD, good quality feed.
yeah.
Be in your inboxes Monday.
So let's just fold all those over, and you can see now that with the majority of Tonic Studios dies, you know, turn them round and stick one over the top of the other. So let's bring the adhesive in.
Such a simple idea, isn't it?
It is,
You know,
it's
to be able to cut the size of that die set down
Yeah,
by half.
absolutely. So we're just going to place that one directly over the top, making sure that they're all lined up all the way around there. Okay, now it is important that this is a really good quality card, because this is going to be the main construction of this, and it needs to be able to hold your doors, you know, because you're going to be flapping your doors open and shut. Yeah, so you know, nice good quality.
So Josh is saying he needs to get himself a Tommy for his birthday this Tuesday. Happy birthday, Josh. Tommy's the best machine you'll ever try. I've tried a lot. I've tried a lot of craft machines. I've got a good collection in my attic.
Well, I have to say, since I've worked at Tonic, I would say just about every die cutting machine on the open market on the top of my craft wardrobe, purely and simply so that when you've got problems at home cutting a die and you ask, then I can get that particular machine out and try it. But apart from that, they are on the top of the cupboard collecting dust, because this is my boy.
Yeah, definitely.
This is my best friend.
It is the best. It is the best.
So just taking all that little bit of tape. I've got a red line bit stuck in there. It's like a hair. So let's get rid of that and place that one straight over the top. And that there is the beginning of what you're going to do.
Anne is saying, please can you go slightly slower? She can't keep up.
Yes, of course I can, sweetheart. So that there is your main carcass. Okay, that is what the little segments are going to go in. That's what your drawers are going to go in. Okay, so we're now you know, when you're watching something and they say, oh, we're going to go to an interval now. Well, we're going to go to an interval, but we're going to be cutting. So are you ready? We are going to have the draw die. Okay, now you've got 2 draw dies in that collection. You decide which one you want to use. So this one here will give you the thumb hole in your drawer so you can pull it out. This one will give you a solid front drawer. Okay, now you do have dies in there to do both. So you've got that one there with the let me get the matte layers. The matte layers that will go into those little spaces. You also get, for that one, you've also got the detail matte layer to match it as well. So you decide which one you want to use.
I like the plain front one because you can put the numbers on.
Yeah.
You've got more room. You've got more room to put those on.
Totally agree. So this one here is that plain front one. Yeah. And we are going to cut 12 of that one. Okay. Now we are going to cut 2 dies at the same time.
Naughty.
But we're going to tape them down. Okay.
You tape those dies well.
So we are going to do that one. And we're going to do that one as well. Because this is your wrap that goes around. Okay. So we are now going to take, let me grab it, your 12 by 12 cardstock. Okay, so this is your 216 GSM. And I have to say, I'm so thankful that the 12 by 12 is back in stock.
It's amazing.
I love 12 by 12 cardstock.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. I think it's the best thing sliced bread. I would sooner have 12 by 12 over A4 any day. Really would.
Yeah. Right, so we've got some little comments here. And Karen has been clever and she's cut and pre-taped already. Well done.
Well done. So we're going to add one at one side and one at the other. Okay, and this is how you're going to get the most out of your 12 by 12 cardstock, by literally placing them dead opposite each other. Okay, so let's go ahead and start to cut these babies out.
So Sue Hardman has joined us and she's saying, Geordie, take as long as you want. She's got a wine poured.
Sue!
She's got a bunny here, Sue!
Just for you, sweetie!
Missy said that Tommy's the best and Ben wants his own.
Oh, bless his little heart. Ben, I hope you are feeling better. Ben's had a fall. So Ben, big kisses, sweetie.
Hope you're okay, Ben. Oh, Michelle's named hers Tilly.
Tilly.
She has a few machines and Tilly is the best girl. She cuts everything and no warp plates or confusing plate combinations.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because all our plates are marked.
Yeah. So we're going to just continue slowly cutting all these up. I had it too close to the end. It's like this desk is really high compared to a normal crafting desk. So I'm like, so let's just carry on. I always remember my first ever die cutting machine. You know, my mum bought it me as a Christmas present, and the first time I ever used it, the noise of that crack frightened the living out of me. Yeah.
Yes.
So I actually took it back to the craft shop. I said, I think I'm doing something really wrong. And the woman in the shop, oh, darling, it's perfectly normal. I felt like that. So let's just continue cutting all these little bits out. Here we go.
Oh, she stuck her carcass wrong, but she's just finished again. So she's got her carcass stuck. Well done, Lisa. You're all right.
That's another word that really
carcass.
Carcass. Gusset.
And the problem is, we use those words all the time.
Absolutely. That's why I've got a bad foot, because my toes curl that often.
Yes, Paula, cut these from the 12 by 12 if you're looking at the drawers on the little surrounds for the drawers.
Yeah,
they do come from the 12 by 12. Just chop it down so it fits through your machine.
I've just chopped it down, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just continue cutting all these out. What I tend to do, I don't tend to count here. I tend to count here. So I've got 3 bases, so you need 2 of those per drawer. So what I tend to do is I do it in stages. So I do 1 sheet of card like this, and then I pile it out in front of me. so that it's all in piles in front of me. Okay. So, for instance, when we get to this stage, I normally take that.
Oh, it got stuck in your bunny ears.
And get rid of that one. And then start to build up piles. So I've got 2 there. That's going to make 1 drawer. And that there is my 2 for my wrap. Okay, so that's 1 drawer set. So now we need to continue cutting all the other ones over. Thanks, Al!
Right, all right, I'm trying to take floor then.
Don't be shy.
How's it going?
It's going all right, Babs.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
She thought she'd sneak in. Anybody knowing? Yeah.
I did think I could sneak in.
No.
Of course.
No chance.
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
No, not allowed.
And everyone leave now.
See you
See you
later.
Bye.
We're just one big happy family, you see. So let's continue with this. So now I've got another drawer, 2 of them, and the other 2 are going to be part of my wrap. So I'm going to put that one in front of me as well. And this is how I work at home. I just continuously work down the whole configuration.
Oh, look how much those are sticking in your plates. New plates, see, new plates.
It was so smooth.
Oh, I love a new plate.
Do you know something? I can't remember when I had a new plate.
I know.
I do have new ones at home that you keep sending, but I refuse to use them.
Yeah. When I watch Jodie on TV and I see the state of her plates, I send her a new plate and I go, please, will you use a new plate? And she always says, nope. You can see how much use you can get from a Tonic plate. You don't need to change them.
No.
I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't need to change them because they don't bow, they don't wear, they just look a bit grim.
But that's my motto, you know, if I am using a brand new piece of equipment and I say to you, it's the best thing since sliced bread, it's absolutely amazing. If it's brand new, I've never used it, have I? Yeah. You look at the state of my glue gun. Yeah.
Oh,
it
that
looks like
poor
it's being
thing.
dragged through edge backwards.
It's been to war.
It
That's
has.
where your glue gun's been.
Absolutely, yeah. But I can safely say, hand on my heart, it's the best thing since sliced bread.
They are. They really, really are.
So continuing.
Oh, Missy, we're hoping the plates will come in soon as well. They are on order. So we do need some here.
I'm quite excited because there's a big shipment coming in apparently next week with all the adhesives on because I'm running out.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of boxes I've made it in the last couple of weeks, blimey. I need a restock.
Yeah. Yeah, we do get a lot of comments saying here about how good the plates are.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much you use them.
No.
They will still cut.
They will.
You don't need shims, you don't need, you know, it's really good.
Well, let's face it, Tommy was actually designed on wafer thin dies. A lot of your other machines are designed to take multiple things.
Yeah.
And you can't always get the best of the world doing different things. But
No,
Tommy
that's right.
was designed for your steel dies. So running this is going to be the longest part of running these through. It really is.
It does take a time. It does.
But you can see, you can soon start to build a collection of these.
She's loving that.
Brill! So this remember is your 12 by 12 cardstock, but I've cut it down. Okay, so don't think
You will be using these bits as well, though.
I will.
It's not like you're not going to use them.
No,
They'll all be used.
I'm using my big bits first.
Yeah. Get as much done as you can first.
Yeah. Squeeze the other bits out in a bit. So all the way through. Oops. I'm just throwing stuff across. There we go.
Did you slide at the end?
Yeah, I just threw it out the machine. So let's just continue. So let's have What is your favourite colour combo? While we're doing
I know Geordie's.
Go on.
Black.
Yeah.
Either you have two.
Yeah.
You have black, red and green.
Yes.
Or you have black, burnished rose and platinum something.
Yes.
Platinum something.
The
rose platinum! Yes!
Yeah.
But they are all very nice.
Absolutely.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. Angela Long.
Angela.
Cream.
Pink. And gold.
Yes.
That's our Angela.
Yep.
You always know. You always know. Let's have a little look. What are we saying here? We've got Deborah saying if we're talking about things she needs several more A4 die storage binders. Your dies have been too good lately. Any word on when they'll be restocked? Hopefully somebody's going to have a little answer for you from up in our crafty...
Yeah.
Our crafty elves. Oh, can we have crafty elves? Can we?
If that's what you want to call them, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can make them ears.
Just hats.
Yeah. Crafty
So
elves.
I'll be the champion and wear the bunny ears for Sue, yeah? And they can have elf's ears.
Yeah, so hopefully we get you an answer on that. Deanne says, Tonic should design one of those that holds Nouveau drops.
Well, you just have to wait and see what Father Christmas brings you.
Yes, indeed. Missy said making this counts as a workout as well.
It does. It does, absolutely. I remember a couple of years ago, my little boy, well, he's not so little, he's 20 now. My little boy actually saying to me one morning as I'm walking across the landing from the bathroom, Mum, why is one arm bigger than the other?
Seriously.
Seriously.
It's your cranking arm.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh.
So another two with another two bases.
Sabine's joining us for Germany. Hi, Sabine.
Hi.
I hope you're okay. Sabine came over to see us when we had our day. Do you remember me and Ali?
Yeah.
When we did our day, Sabine came over from Germany to see us. It's fabulous. Sabine likes teal. Now, I've been using teal today as well, Sabine.
Yes,
I
you
like
have
that.
actually.
I like that too. Missy likes pink. Lisa likes blue. Lisa Skinner. Josh likes Cadbury's purple and turquoise.
Oh.
Sounds nice. Julie Healy
Yes.
is a brown cream and gold girl. Like that as well, Julie. Gotta be honest.
So we're nearly there now.
Margaret's doing black and red panels with cream doors.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to be really frugal with this bit because I've got a little cut down there, so I'm going to cut that one in that direction.
Sue says you look amazing in New Year's.
Well, Sue, just for you, sweetie. Yeah.
Cameron is protesting against being called an elf.
Cameron, I will make you some amazing ears, darling.
I think you've been an excellent elf, Cam. Sue loves pistachio, ivory white and gold. Yes, you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Cameron,
And it always looks nice.
I'll even give you some bells, mate.
Paula likes lemon and grey.
Now, I have to say, lemon and grey, yeah.
It is very nice.
I like doing lemon and grey if I'm doing like a baby's memory book. I think it looks beautiful. Yeah. So I'm there. I've got my drawers. I've got my carcass. Ready. So I'm just going to wait a bit to just give you a bit more time to actually catch up. Oh, okay.
Right, so Lisa is doing summer fruit colours today.
Very nice.
Lime green, bright pink and yellow.
Oh, very citrus.
I hope you can share all these with us eventually on our Facebook and our Instagram.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
Yeah.
Be
tag us in your makes, guys.
Yeah.
We'd love to see that.
So let's bring some of this all forward now.
Missy said, thank you for showing her how you cut because she can see how to use every little bit of that cardstock.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, I have made enough for him, Missy.
Yeah, she's very frugal with that cardstock, Missy.
Yeah. I have to be, because the hotel receptionist would be like, how many black bags you bringing out of the bedroom today? Yeah. What I tend to do is between my shows on Crate and Craft, what I tend to do is go back to the hotel and start working in the hotel. So you can imagine the hotel that I stay in has like a grey with a purple pinstripe in the carpet. Well, the bits get everywhere, and I walk out of the bedroom. I have to shake myself off before I walk, right? Go up the corridor, and you can bet your bottom dollar that there'll be some bits of red liner tape up the corridor or bits of...
Those are murder, though.
Yes.
They're absolute murder.
So when I come back to the hotel in the evening, obviously I'm walking back down from where I've walked, and I'm picking bits up off the carpet as I'm going to my hotel bedroom. It's quite embarrassing when somebody walks past. Right, so I have my tape now. So we're going to go through and we're going to start to tape all these little segments up. Okay, so you're just putting your tape on your actual drawer fronts. Okay.
Linda is asking, can you cut thin balsa with those dies?
Yes.
Oh, you can.
Yeah,
have you done that?
I've done it.
Oh, wow, Linda, yes. Yes, you can.
Yeah. I had a load of balsa wood that I don't know what I'd bought it for. What did I buy that balsa wood for?
Wow.
You know when we did the MDF units?
Oh, yes.
I bought some balsa wood to put an extra thick panel on the front of those.
Right.
So yeah, and we had dies then for that, and I used the dies on the balsa wood. What you have to be careful though is when you're pressing them out, try to press them on the length, not the width.
Oh, in case because they'll crack.
Yeah,
they'll crack in half.
The balsa cracks if you do it on the. Yeah, so make sure the grains go in that way and press it that way, not that way.
Fab. Top tips with Jode. Vicky's with us.
Hello,
Vicky. Lovely. Kim says her colours are whatever mood she's in. That's very, very true, Kim. Very true.
If you were to hear these two today arguing
about
what colours they were going to do a certain product, you wouldn't have believed it. You wouldn't. I'm not doing that colour. No! Well, I've not got any of that colour on my shelf. You'll have to go get it out at warehouse. Well, I can't be bothered.
Elizabeth is saying, when do you use the red tape and when do you use the glue?
Right, so if I was going to make this and bring it out year upon year, then I would use the wet adhesive. Okay? Mm-hmm. But if you're impatient, like I am.
Very impatient.
Thank you. Then red liner tape is going to be your baby. Okay? So for instance, if I was to put... Let me do this. If I was to actually glue all these drawers, I would be having to wait for that section there to dry for some time. Yes, you can do it with wet adhesive. Yes, certainly you can. Yeah, but red liner is just faster. Yeah, but you can use just normal adhesive if you want. Tell you what, we'll do half-half.
Yeah.
We'll do half-half so that you can see exactly. Okay?
Yeah. You like to, for speed, you like to put the double-sided tape on your panels like that. You know, on little glue tabs, you like to put the tape, don't you?
Yeah.
And then if you put in the two pieces together like you have to do with the drawer,
yeah,
you usually put a thin line of tape or a thin line of glue around that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Zara said she's got a little tip for you.
Oh.
If you use a piece of kitchen towel, it'll stop the static for the double-sided tape.
Yeah. There was a lady that emailed that into Crate and Craft. But unfortunately, in Crate and Craft, we don't have kitchen roll. We have that blue
Oh,
The only way I can
blue
describe
paper.
it to is like blue snotty paper.
I know, the blue paper. Yeah.
Yeah,
The big blue rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you do take kitchen roll in, everybody seems to nick it.
Oh, so it lasts 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Margaret says her brother always says to her that he knows she's been crafting. She's always got double-sided tape stuck to her. It just sticks everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
There's no getting away from the fact that it gets
not at all
everywhere. And I have to say, putting the tape on, it is a little time consuming, but
it's still quicker than holding everyone down. Even though the deluxe adhesive that you've got there, 200N, always call it 200N. It's one of those things, you know, when you know the number, you just have to say it. It's 200N, and we call it 200N. Have you got any 200N over there? When you've got that, even though it's a very quick grab glue, you have still got to hold it because it will. You know, you've got to let it set.
Yeah,
you've got to.
Absolutely.
As Supreme Caldwell, she's saying she uses both.
Yeah,
tape and glue. Yeah, we do here as well.
I think both has got its place.
Yeah, definitely.
Is one stronger than the other?
Yeah. Yeah, so you get a longer adhere with a wet adhesive.
Okay.
So a wet adhesive, if you're storing it, doesn't come unstuck. But a red liner tape, depending on where you store it, can come off. Different temperature, different moisture, different things like that.
Damp and heat will separate it.
If you're using like a red liner tape on a mirror, if you put that in a warm place, it will come off.
It'll just peel.
Yeah. I always remember, years and years ago, doing the craft fairs, I'd made a whole box full of boxed champagne bottles, and I'd put them in the garage to store them. And because my garage was built onto my house, the heat from the house wall was warming the box.
Oh, no.
And
Did you lose them all?
Yeah. Every single one came unstuck.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm just going to continue. So I pack my van up. This is when I was doing craft fairs. I pack the van up and I go to do a steam rally. Okay, and I've got 2 huge gazebos, all with sides. Yeah, so I've got the sides on, going all the way around. It's open at the front so people can come in. It starts to rain. It doesn't rain like that. It doesn't rain that way. It doesn't rain that way. It rains straight in. Like
straight towards you.
Right in to everything.
Oh,
okay?
Typical.
So I had this mad rush to pack up, and I went back to my mum and dad and just sat in their lounge crying like a baby. Everything was ruined. Every card looked like you just splattered it with paper. It all got like tear marks cascading down.
And that was just from your tears.
Yeah. Yeah. I were in a right state. It really was. But yeah, going on adhesive now. So because I've got my red liner tape on there, now I come in with my wet adhesive. Okay? Because I need that movability time to be able to level this up. Okay, so you take one and you align it over the top of the other. If you make sure that you bend your sides, then you know that drawer is level all the way around there. Okay.
Sue Hare says she likes to use the glue and the tape together. So if you put your tape on and you pop a bit of glue, you've got the movability.
Yeah.
Haven't you there?
Yeah. That's good. As I wouldn't actually use this on the red liner tape. I'd actually use the cheap purple stick. That's too expensive. Yeah. I'd be using the purple, is it called funky stick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not too expensive with a cord though.
So we're just going to place that one onto there. Look, so we've got them all nice and level. So that's 2. Let's find another one. Oh, it's here, look, I've already...
Oh, you've stuck it?
Yeah. Let's just put that one.
Yeah, Sabine uses both, she said. Lisa loves our adhesive. It's the best one she's used. It's the best one I've used as well, Lisa, I'll be honest. And Sabine said it gives her time to wiggle.
Darling,
We like to wiggle.
we all like time to wiggle. Yeah.
And Missy said, it makes you feel fancy with the wet adhesive with the diamond on it.
We like a bit of posh, occasionally. So I will do what you were all saying now, and I will start to build the rest of the drawers completely with the adhesive, okay? So that you can see that you can if you want.
Yeah. Jane says that she uses tape for construction and glue for decoration.
Yeah. I think we all find our own ways, don't we?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
It's all about finding which way works for you. It's like when I say to you about lining up your dies. I do the outside edge and then my inside edge. But some people's eyes don't work that way, and they do the inside and then the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on how you physically see stuff.
Yeah. Vicky said last night she had a crunchy noise bother her all night and it drove her nuts. 3 a.m. she was still crafting.
Yeah.
She found the wheel of her chair and the low tack tape reel stuck on it. She said we do get tape stuck in the most bizarre places.
We do. It's quite sad, isn't it?
Yeah, I do keep our girls a little bit too busy.
We're still finding some from birthday weekend this week.
I'm not surprised.
I think glitter has got to be the worst thing.
Oh my lord above.
Yeah.
Oh right, so I do my makeup on my daughter's desk. It's actually my desk, but she's claimed it. So anyway, so I do my makeup on there, and yesterday morning I just put my powder on. I looked in the mirror, I thought, God, I'm a bit sparkly today.
Glitter.
She's been glittering on my desk. Using my makeup brushes.
Using your makeup brush?
No, it was in my makeup brush. My makeup bag was open, and it's airborne, and it just lands when it lands.
It is. I'm actually banned from washing my husband's shirts with my work shirts because when he's doing a conference, it's not a really good look twinkly.
I'm sure he loves it.
It's funny. So you can see that I am using the wet adhesive to do the drawers now, look. So once you've made the drawer, I would highly recommend, if you're using just the wet adhesive, that you do leave it for 10 minutes so it don't come unstuck, yeah? Because although it feels and it's grabbed, it's not going to be 100% dry for about 10 minutes, okay?
That's it.
So that's one drawer there, and just put it to one side, okay?
Kim has said the US military has banned glittery cards. Sparkly soldiers. Margaret said her dog and cat get covered in glitter. Yep.
My Toby, he likes licking glitter.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's rather partial to licking glitter. Yeah. I can confirm it goes in the same way as it comes out. Yeah. He finds it extremely funny looking at his litter tray.
Oh no.
So
Still, it makes the job more glamorous.
Done it just.
darling,
Done it just.
absolutely. Yeah. A couple of years ago, we were at a trade show at Stitchers, and Mark, in his wisdom, head graphic designer, thought it would be extremely funny to put a folded piece of paper on my work surface and fill it full of glitter. So when I picked it up, it cascaded all the way down me. That's fine, but don't dare me. Don't dare me. So he's then with a customer. The customer I knew. So I literally took, who remembers the big bottles of glitter?
They lasted forever.
Yeah. So I took a brand new one off the shelf. I remember it to this day. It was turquoise. Yeah. And I took it and emptied the whole contents down the back of his shirt.
Oh.
He then proceeded to spend the next hour and a half in the NEC's toilets
Trying to get it out.
move.
Margaret Radford is saying she can't really see how the drawer goes together. Can you please give her a little bit of a closer look there?
Hold on, let me just hold that one. Right, so we've stuck two together, Okay, so let me get the die. So that is 1, and that is 2.
Yeah, you flip them, don't you? Flip
Yeah,
them and stick
so
them
we've stuck
together.
that. We've bent all the score lines, sweetheart, and then it's literally a case of, it's better there, putting 1 tab over the other. Okay, so you're making that little corner, and you're going to do that on all 4 sides of that box. So come in and stick that one there. Just hold it for a minute or so until it grabs, and then that one at that side. I'll let that one grab. Oopsie, not held it long enough. And then we're just going to come round the other side and do the other 2 as well, sweetheart. So that would be 1 draw.
Fabulous. She said thank you.
No, my pleasure. This is what this is all about, isn't it? You know, if you've got any other questions, even if it's not related to this, feel free to ask.
A different Margaret, this is Margaret Smeltzer, says that when she used to go to a craft club, her friend Anne got a tub of glitter and she sneezed. They were all covered. They banned her from using glitter after that.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, poor Anne.
Yeah, we all have it, sweetheart. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's
And you can guarantee you're going to tip it.
Yeah.
I don't care how careful you are, you're going to tip it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's normally when you've just tied it up.
Yes. Yeah. You'll tip it while you're tidying up.
Yeah.
That's what you'll do. You've lost your lid.
Yeah.
You'll tip it.
Yeah. So with the high tack, I've got the high tack on these ones, look. So it's a lot quicker with the high tack because you're literally taking your carrier sheet off and then just coming in and aligning it up, and then that's ready. Yeah, it literally is so much faster with that actual high tack. Okay.
Missy said anything exciting coming out soon. Oh, Missy, do you think we could tell you? You know we can't. Don't say. Geordie's seen so many new dies today and yesterday that she's not allowed. She's not allowed.
She's such a spoiled sport. She really is.
We've got some absolutely amazing things. That one Al was making the packaging for today. Oh,
you know when you
beautiful.
look at something and you say, how on earth is that made?
It's very clever. That's how it all be again, isn't it?
Yeah. The BMW
The
man.
BMW.
I know, he's laughing. Let me explain, okay? So I always say Toby's brain is like the old BMW advert, okay? The old BMW advert, it came in as a single line drawing, and then it went to a two-tier drawing, then it came to a 3D drawing, and then the bodywork came in like a robot, like a bit of like a RoboCop, and all its bodywork went on, and then at the end, the engine dropped in, and that's how Toby sees things in all these different stages, and he sees things completely unlike we do.
He's incredible, isn't he?
He is.
He really is. You'll show him something, and you see something that it's obviously not a die. You see something, I mean, because we get our inspiration from so many places. I think it was a stool, and I sent the picture to Toby. I was like, this is a bit of you.
Mm.
And he's made it into a gift box.
Yeah. Can you remember the, what were they called? Venetian vases.
Yes!
I said to him, Toby, can we have a ginger jar?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this ginger jar arrives. Yeah. Was it Venetian? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a Venetian. We've got so many. Don't make me name things.
Years ago, I used to do all the NEC demonstrations, and I used to do a lot of ordering for the customers there. I used to be able to name the products,
No
product
problem.
codes, the lot. Forget it now.
We've got too much now. Too much. Deanne says she uses Swiffer cloths for picking up the glitter because it'll stick to it.
What?
Swiffers.
What's a Swiffer? That sounds awfully rude.
No, it's a Swiffer cloth. It's it's more in America than it is here, but you can get. Is it? Can somebody tell me if I'm right? I think it's a pledge. It's like
cloth. It's like you stick it to the bottom of a mop.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
and like a pad that goes on the bottom of a plastic mop thing. Totally
like one of our like an anti-static dust.
Yes, it's very, very much like an anti-static, and it will keep that glitter. So, if you're in the US, I think they're called Swiffers, and here I'm not sure what they're called. I think they're pledge. They're Swiffers, Swiffer cloths. I knew what Deanne meant.
Sorry, that's tickled me. So I've got 6 of my drawers. Okay, 2, 4, 6 of the drawers. Okay, so I'm going to calm down and slow down now. Okay, because I don't think he'll have caught up yet. Okay, so I shall just leave my little drawers there.
Kim Norcross is telling me it's the Venetian amphora. Of course it is. Thank you so much. Lisa says, has anyone been glitter bombed in a Christmas card? You've done it. I know you've done it.
I've done it to my sister. Yeah, she just had a brand new chocolate brown lounge carpet, and my niece was rather mad on the colour pink. So I did her birthday card, and I put a whole tub of pink glitter in there, and gave it to my niece. And said, you've got to open that on your morning of your birthday, because I gave it her the night before. I said, but you've got to open it in the lounge. Why? I said, just trust me. You've got to open it in the lounge. So she did.
Oh, I bet your sister loved you. Kim Rowlinson said her sister's done it to her, and now it's war.
Yeah.
Anne's just completing draw 2.
Okay.
You'll be with us in 2 minutes, Anne.
Yeah, you know, when I look at my sister, she always used to do stuff to irritate me as a parent.
Oh.
So
buy the kids noisy toys.
Yeah,
and
chalk for the bathtub. That
God, no.
The foamy crayons that they used to crayon on the tiles.
No, thank you.
Little, I can't remember what they were called. They're like shrimp breed. And
what? Sea monkeys.
Oh, yes!
She used to buy all that sort of stuff that really
monkeys.
used to irritate me.
Somebody bought my nephew sea monkeys, and we had them on the table. My cousin came in and thought that they were. Do you remember those toys that you tip upside down and you tip the dumb thing upside down? Water everywhere.
The ones that you used to press at the bottom with the
button. Yeah. And you could tip it upside down and they'd all fall back down. Yeah. She went, oh, what's this? And turned it over.
Nice.
Missy said we need a 3D stag box.
Oh, Missy.
Oh, Missy.
Toby.
Toby's not on. Sue
Mark
loved the Venetian collection.
Yes.
We love the Venetian collection. Julie Healy said Jen likes to do a glitter bomb. Oh dear. And Sue said, do you remember the reindeer pooing card? I do remember the reindeer pooing card.
I do. Absolutely.
Every time I brought that out to the box to send to you.
We did these buildables with Rudolph on. So I put a little box section behind it with a tab that said pull, and you pulled it and it got chocolate raisins in it. So it looked like the reindeer were actually pulling.
Toby's watching, by the way.
Oh, Toby, we need a 3D stag. Just saying. Who remembers the bra card?
I remember your bra card.
Yeah?
It was an umbrella.
Yeah.
It was a parasol.
Yeah.
Not for long.
And the sentiment that went with it, you two make a great pair. They were amazing. Everybody wanted to make it. Right, so these here are your wraps that go around your actual drawers. So to put it into context, this is the Clax unit that goes inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just going to fold.
It's a bit like a matchbox.
Yes. Yes.
So that's like your sleeve. It's like your outer sleeve, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're just going to place one over the top of the other.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. It's a good job you're in. What we're going to do
is we're going to glue them
stick
together.
that one onto that side. It's a good job she's here, isn't it? And we're going to do that side to that.
Missy's going to Google your bra card.
Yeah. It was semicircle dies. I made it out of semicircle dies.
I thought you made it out of the parasol.
It was semicircle dies.
Was it?
The ones that had writing on one side.
Oh, I love those. Big hug.
Yes.
And yes, I remember those. Those
Yes.
were lovely. Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
We've got a comment. Somebody wants a carry-along bag for your tangerine. You're going to have strong muscles to carry that along. Fair play, Sandra.
We used to do a bag.
We did. It was only on the very, very first ones that came out. Do you
Yeah.
remember when we had the very first launch of them?
Yeah.
We did have a bag.
I used mine as my craft bag.
Yeah, I got it filled with stuff in my house.
Yeah. So we're just literally placing one over the top of the other. And as Karen says, these are very much now like a matchstick box. Okay. But saying that, these could be beautiful for almonds. Sugared almonds. They're just the right size to put your little sugared
I've
almonds in.
just got
Go
a
on.
comment of Kim.
Go on. Kim, are you being naughty?
Yeah, you can kind of see where she's going with this one. I have a laugh at Jodie. I had to go to the hospital for an ECG. I'd been crafting and was putting the sticky thing on me, and she lifted my boobs and out popped 2 Nouveau drops. Well, Kim. Where else are you going to keep it? It flows better.
Keeping it warm. I can imagine that. The doctor's face must have been an absolute classic.
What on earth are you keeping down there?
So we're just making this. He's laughing, but I've got air conditioning on because I'm a woman of a certain age. Yeah, so if I'd had my Nouveau drops on my desk, they'd be cold.
They'd be too cold. You'll be able to use them.
You don't know how to take us, girls.
Oh, Sandra said she's not thinking about carrying it around. It was more to store it in.
Yeah.
That's a very good idea, Sandra. Very good. Kim said David nearly died. When that happened. I bet he did. And Lisa said, and this is a very good idea, Lisa. I like this. On the subject of surprise cards, does anyone remember the butterflies that you were able to twist? And when you open the card, the
Yes.
butterfly comes out.
I do.
They
Mark!
were.
Mark!
Oh dear.
I can hear him now. Jodie, shut up.
We've got some more questions here.
So I'm literally doing half-half, so you're able to see that, yes, you can use the wet adhesive on there. Yes, you can use the high tack on there. You decide, yeah. I have to say, you'll get a lot more sticks out of a bottle of glue than you will a high tack.
Oh, definitely.
But-
It's going to last longer, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to last longer. Michelle is saying she'd love to see some more Halloween box dies. She can't get that coffin box for love nor money. I love the coffin box.
I did.
Such good fun.
I did. It was a really good construction. I like the skeleton that came in bits.
Oh, yes! Yes! Yes, you had to put him together, didn't you? Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, from the head bone to the knee bone.
Yeah, that's the one.
I have to say, we've had some absolute beauties over the years. And it's a shame that we don't revisit them more.
Everybody wants that tangerine bag back.
Simon! Richard! Are you there, Richard?
Anyone there? Oh dear.
Big good way that if we do this every month, and that's the production done for the following month.
Following years. We'd have a whole year's worth of ideas then. Sue loves her tangerine as well. She said she's got several brands of cutting machines, but the moment she bought a tangerine, she saved money because she never had to buy another plate.
Absolutely, totally agree with you. So this is the last one going together now. So just put in those little edges together.
Ooh. Margaret says here, is there any way you could do a die so we could make a card box to hold? They look like a file box. I think Margaret, we may already be on to something there. I've been testing lots of dies lately, Margaret, and I may have something for you in the future. We have got some amazing things coming out.
Yeah.
Our guys upstairs are so clever. They're so good. They really are.
I mean, there's some things that are on the desks upstairs. And if I didn't know better, I would have said they were actually manufactured on a machine.
Mm.
Yeah. Because I look at them. So Gareth, the big boss, he says, you make it look so easy. I says, Gareth, I have to practice before I go on the TV, you know. Because when I look at a die set like that, it's just a hunk of metal. I need to be able to put the thing together.
Yeah.
Well, looking at the stuff that's on Toby's desk, it's like, how on earth am I going to put that together? With
some of the things that he makes, you just don't know how on earth he could come up with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we have those 6 drawers. Okay. Just like little matchboxes. Yeah. But what you're going to do is you're going to stack these together and stick them with your glue. Okay. Now what I tend to do is I tend to take the sleeve off and use my wet adhesive on there. And stick one on top of the other, and I literally hold one side. And if I'm doing this at home, I've got some strip magnets. They're only cheap. I think I actually bought them from Poundland. They're just strip magnets. I use them in my memory books as well, because if I put a magnet on that side and a magnet on that side,
it holds it together for you to leave it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because if you put a peg on that, it actually dints the card.
Yeah, it does.
But if you put a strip of magnet down there, then it holds it and it doesn't dint the card. Then I mean, if you've got something like a magnet sheet, just cut a strip off the bottom.
Yeah,
that would work exactly the same.
Cut a little slither off.
I'm just doing a cross in the middle to glue the whole thing.
Make sure that stays.
Deanne
said she never expected to laugh so much on a Craftalong.
I'm sorry.
We'll always laugh here. I mean, you're never going to get a serious day from us here, really.
I can't be anything else, sweetheart, I'm afraid.
Sandra's just ordered the Christmas window sets.
Lovely.
Lovely, lovely. They're fabulous. Anne is saying here she'd like a stationery box.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Just maybe.
We're going to go into trouble.
I know.
It could be quite dangerous, us two.
Kim wants a money box die set.
Oh, a money box. That could be quite interesting, actually. So I'm putting the third one.
I was wondering if you wanted this one back. I'm still holding it.
On the top. So you're just making sure that everything is level in there, okay? So you've got an absolute pristine join on all those. And more importantly than this side is the front, making sure that the front actually looks like a complete piece of card. So there's no spaces in that endearment on that front. Okay. Now, we tried to find it, but we couldn't find it. One lady actually did this double-sided. So she took the back out, just put a wrap round there, and actually put numbers on that side of the drawer, so you're able to...
No, she just turned them around. So she made one full unit.
Oh, right.
And turned them around.
I thought you meant...
That's a good idea.
I thought you meant she'd not put the back in.
No, she just turned them around. So she was fooling everyone. So once the drawer was empty, she'd turn it round and put another little sweetie in. I've got another idea now.
So we could wrap it like this, put a subdivide in the drawer, put the numbers on one side, the numbers on the other side, so that when that drawer was in, we'd see 1 to 6 on that side, and then when we turned it round, we'd have number 18 on the back. Oh, I wish I'd thought of that before I made that full one.
Oh, Kim said she can't find the right shape for a coin slot. That's the problem. So all the dice she's got, she can't find anything that could be a coin slot, and the hand cutting's not neat enough. So we'll ask Kim. We'll ask for you.
What would we make a money box out of?
Oh, it was Kim Norcross who made it. She said that was me.
There we go.
That was me. I couldn't remember. We were looking earlier before we came back up, but we couldn't see it. There's so much going on our Facebook page that we couldn't. It's dropped down the page a bit, so we couldn't find it.
So the last one going on to this one. Well, let's get that cheeky Charlie out the way. And just line those all up and glue that down.
Missy thought it was going to be quite difficult to do because of all the pieces, I think. But it's nice to see.
Missy, it's so easy, sweetheart. It really is. You know, I just take your time. Just take your time. Yeah. And then you're going to glue those two together. So it's going to give you your actual drawer liners. So let's take that one now. And put the adhesive all the way around that edge there.
Deanne said at her niece's wedding they had a box to drop envelopes and money in, and that was really pretty too, to do things like that.
Yeah.
I think we'd be struggling a bit to make something that size. But if you asked Toby, I'm sure he'd have a go.
he'd find a way of fitting it into an A4 die cast.
Wait until you see the size of the die set that he's got coming out. It's amazing.
That's one of the things that I find amazing, how he breaks things down.
Yes.
Like the crystal containers that we had on the other week.
Oh, that was Keris.
Was it really?
That was Keris, yeah.
Having the two different bases that you stick together and just those different things is just...
Yeah, if you can't get the glue tab big enough, you cut it in half, you take half the tabs off and do another one.
Yeah,
stick it on top. So clever.
It's just really
so good.
Clever. So here we've got either a DIY Jodie put together bookcase,
a little bit wonky,
or when it goes into your actual unit, it firms it up to give you your inner segment to your actual unit. Okay, so that there is the unit that your drawers will just all slide into. Alrighty, so.
And of course, because the drawers are only small, you can use your 216.
Yep. Because
they're not holding any weight. So you've got the 300 around it.
You can see how perfect that is now. All those little drawers inside. Now, one of the things that when I first started to do this, I thought, why is it set back all the way back here? It's set back because you've got to put your actual doors. The hinge goes on that inside edge. Okay, that's why it's slightly set back.
Yeah, Sabine is asking, do you shift it to the back?
Yeah,
You push it right to the back.
To the back, sweetheart, and then it fits absolutely perfectly in that back panel. Okay, so we'll have a wait. We'll just mellow yellow, just
Calm.
Yeah, because I'm going to sort my rubbish out
On the floor.
Fine.
I'm going to do the Jodie tidy up like that, and I'm going to sort all my other bits out while you're just catching up.
Will a roll of tape fit in the drawer? Good question. Yes, it will.
Shall I give you the measurement of the drawer? Just stuck it to
tape back stuck in there.
yeah. So the measurement of the drawer is 2.5 inches in length, sweetheart. Yeah, 2 inches wide and 1 inch deep. Yeah, so it's quite a nice size. You're not going to get your Nouveau drops in, but you will get
your tape in there.
Get your tape in there.
Excellent.
Let's just put that one back there. So I'm going to bring out.
Oh, I love this colour.
Yeah, so this is your Caribbean Sea. Okay, so this is your pearlescent cardstock. So this is 250 GSM. So if you like the colours that my box is going to be, and you've not bought the additional kit, this is on the website. Okay, but don't forget to use that code Jodie10. Okay, so let me just open some of this now. A lot of questions I get asked about this. I don't like wasting my card. I've never liked wasting my card. But if I got my scrap box at the side of me and put card in there, I never go in it.
No.
Don't joke about it. I don't. Yeah. I always go and pull a new sheet of card out.
It's quicker, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quicker. You know what you want. You just go and get it.
Absolutely. So what I do with Tonic's card is I take that front strip, I open it, and then I tuck that on the inside. So it sticks to itself on the inside. And then any little bits of card that I've not used, I put inside the packaging. And I use that bit of card then. If it were in my scrap box and I'm having to look through a ton of card for a little bit, I'd never use it, yeah? But because it's in there, I know that that's the colour I want, and all my bits are inside there as well. All right? So really, it can be its own little storage pouch as well.
And of course, you've got the number on the pack to reorder when you run out.
Absolutely.
Because that's the other thing. What colour was it again?
If I can't remember the numbers and names, I'm sure you can't.
No, indeed.
So I'm going to pull off of my mat now. I'm going to pull off the actual door. This is the strangest looking die. When you first look at it, it's like, is it a Space Invader? You could put googly eyes in there. Is it? What's the robot out of
Wall-E?
Summit of the Galaxy?
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, it's the old-fashioned robot that used to be.
Right, okay.
It's his head.
Oh.
You see all sorts.
Deanne, no, that wasn't cornflower. It was Caribbean Sea. It's our pearlescent card. Caribbean Sea.
Yeah, but the bonus is, because it's a double-sided card, what it means is when you open the actual door itself, the inside of your doors will just be as pretty as the outside of your doors, because it's a double-sided cardstock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a really nice, contrast to have both the same.
Yeah. It's a beautiful, beautiful cardstock. Such a lovely colour.
I always remember when Tonic first did the pearlescent cardstock. It arrived at my house, and I was like a kid in a toy shop. I'm like, oh, it's double-sided. It's sad. It really is. I have to say that I think that's one of the biggest things I enjoy about my job is when new products come through and it's like, it feels like, a kid at Christmas.
Yeah. Well, when the designers come into us, because we see from, like you say, pencil drawing through to a piece of metal.
Yeah.
And when they come in with that original idea and you think, oh, that is just going to be so good.
Yeah, so that there is one of your doors. Okay? So you need 2 of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2. But I've already got some taped. Alright? So what we're going to do is... let me just cut that one out. I'm going to hold it up to you with the tape on and keep it in vision for you. Because there's numerous different ones that you've got to tape. Okay? And I don't want you to be taping the wrong ones. Okay?
There is quite a lot of
There is. And if I'm doing it, you're not going to be able to see. Okay? So you need 2. You need 1 for the right and 1 for the left-hand side. Okay? So somewhere, Car.
What have you done with those?
Excellent. So if I just keep that in vision for you, you'll be able to see where the tape needs to go. Okay? So that's the front, so that's the correct side of your die cut. And then on the reverse, you can see that I put my tape across there. Tonic don't tell you to do that. This is the Jodie way. This is the way.
Do we not? Don't say that because I read over those instructions.
This is the Jodie way. When I do things like this is what annoys Tonic. I change it.
But it's not really, is it? Because everybody's got their own little way of doing things.
Exactly.
And I think we did it with glue. We did it with wet glue.
Yeah.
So that's why, probably.
So I'm just going to keep this here. I'm going to prop it up on something.
Yeah, we've got.
If we want to put it on the camera there, we can put it picture in picture. It's fine. So
there you go.
Is it better on the orange or is it better on the white?
It's better on the flat surface, actually, Jode.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, put it on the mat. Put it on your mat.
There, is that better?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Much
So
better.
I'm going to leave that there for you so that you can see exactly where to put your adhesive. Okay.
Take a little screenshot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good idea.
Because out of all the bits in this die set, this is the only bit that you've really got to concentrate on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everything else is just a case of cutting, matting, layering. Where this bit is the bit that you're going to be folding. Okay. But this is a little bit more advanced than the rest of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but we have got instructions in the pack as well.
Yes.
I read them over. Don't shout at me if you do it differently.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's easy to do. You just have to take your time.
Yeah. It's not. Nothing's going to be difficult. It's just, like you say, you do need to take a little bit more time.
Yeah, absolutely. So who else is
We've
on
got
there?
right. So Kim has added the one we were talking about with the 2 lots of
Oh,
numbers.
right, okay.
She's popped it back on the page, so it's gone.
Brilliant.
It's gone back up again. We've got. Let's have a little look. Alison's card is being delivered tomorrow, so I think she's just watching along with us today. Is it, Alison? And then you can stop and start and do what you want.
Brilliant.
Mute us.
Yeah,
But remember, the only problem is we can't take any more comments after today's feed. That's the only thing. But
you'll be glad if you press on me. You'll be glad if you do. Right, so let's go ahead and make one of these. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold all our score lines. Literally folding one over and just bending every single one. It is important that you fold them all. Okay, so what you're going to end up with on each side is basically a box frame. So
Such a clever idea to get that all in the one cut.
it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It must have taken ages, actually.
Oh, it did. He was back and forth and back and forth.
I can
Is
imagine.
this right? Is this right? Can you just change it this little bit? We don't like that. Can you change it? I can't change it. Okay, we'll go with that.
So we just bend
Yeah,
it.
Sabine, you do need two, one for each side. But it is just the one for each door.
Yeah, you just rotate it round, sweetie. So we're just going to go through. Even this little one at the end, you've got a little lip there, and then you've got a score line on that leg as well. So folding that one in, and then the lip. And we're just going to continue now all the way through.
Missy's asking, did you cut the 12 by 12 down? Yes, we did, Missy.
I did, sweetie.
Yeah, just took the little strip off the end. She'll be using that as well.
See, if you did buy the kit, there is enough card in that collection to do the full
make the
story.
four.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can make the full story. There's enough card in that collection to make that one. Okay. So
Oh, Alison's doing it in black, red and gold today.
nice. So I'm making sure that I've got all my bits bent. Just that one there. And then we can start. Oh, good job I've got my rabbit ears on because I ain't half got an itchy nose.
See us is doing it.
Right, so I'm going to start and we're going to make this frame up. Now, before we go any further, note that you need to start on this outer edge one first, okay? Because can you see how it's got that beautiful chamfered corner there? And that one has to go down first before that one goes over, okay? Because if you do it the other way, it doesn't fit. So you need to put that long outer edge down first. So take your tape off of there and bring it over. Can you see? Let's put it there. Can you see how I'm? There we go.
That's
Yeah.
better.
Can you see how I'm literally levelling it up with my thumbs? I'm levelling the top of that cardstock onto that bead across there so that we get that perfect inner little lip. Okay, so it's literally, I'm using my thumb, so I'm actually guiding the tape where it goes. Okay, so now the next one, we're going to come down with these ones, the top and the bottom one. Yeah, so
Deanne, I don't think we're going to get a magnet strip in to hold that in place.
you ain't got a chance though, because that is rather thin. Yeah,
Yeah, it's only a little thin box frame.
yeah. So now we're going to do those two mitered corners. So the top one, the same goes again. I hold it up and I'm literally levelling with my thumbs so that my card is level with the top. So we get that absolute precise little corner there.
It's fab, isn't it? So good.
The same with this side here. I use my thumb and my forefinger to hold that box section in there and stick it over. Okay.
Jane said she's watching today, but she's going to do it next week when her puppy gets his new home. Oh,
Nice. So this little leg here, this is like your little security bracket to lock this one in. But I put my tape on this long section here, okay? And I put that one over the top because I know I can get my fingers in. Yeah? We do that again for you. So that little leg there comes in over the top, goes under that bar and sticks into there. In the instructions, it tells you to do it on the inside edge.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I did it that way because I thought it looked neater.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I was holding it in place with wet glue on it.
Yeah.
I had quite a lot of wet glue on it as well. It's stuck.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But of course, it doesn't matter. If you've got an easier way, then do it that easier way.
I mean, you're not going to see that little bit.
No,
because that bit is going to be stuck inside your box. Yeah? But if you've got big chunky fingers like me, I just found that bit there.
Missy says, if you bought the kit, how many regular dresses can you get out of it? Not the 4-story ones. But you'll get 4 because you'll have, with the decoration pieces, I mean, they take such a small amount of card just to cut the tops and the little decorative pieces on the tops, don't they? So yeah, you could probably get 4 full ones. I would think.
Yeah, absolutely,
Definitely.
sweetheart. So I'm going along and I'm folding the next one. Just working our way all the way through. Just carrying on, bending all those little tabs. I mean, there's no way would I attempt something like this on a scoreboard.
Oh, good Lord, no. You'd never get those score lines crispy enough to get them that close. Do you know what I mean?
It's mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just bending every single one all the way down. No, we were laughing today about something that was said, maybe 8 years ago. Remember the Fond Finesse dies?
Love the Fond Finesse.
Yeah.
My favourite swirl.
At the time, we designed them up, and I'm like, I want them thinner. I want them finer. They were too chunky. I want them finer. And I got the message back, Jodie, it'll never cook. And look at us now.
I know. And getting those score lines so precise and the patterns that we can do now compared to what we had years ago. Yeah. Wow.
Absolutely. I remember my first die from, it was another company. I'm not going to say which, but you'll know which company when I describe it. It was a man. It just got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. No facial expression.
I had those.
With 2 round ears.
And they were really thick dies like that, and they cost an absolute arm and a leg.
Yeah.
They're really expensive.
Absolutely. My first alphabet die still got its price ticket on. It was $124.95.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're going to do the same with this one. We're going to start with the outer edge. Okay.
Lois is asking, is there a knob die for the draw box? There's a couple of little handle dies, Lois. They're fab. And one of them, with one of the pattern dies, the handle actually fits into the pattern. If you have got, I'm just in this one.
I'm thinking outside the box here.
You're gonna have to show this one for me.
If you have got the crystal containers, the small knob in the crystal containers would fit on there.
Can you show that one for me? Because that one, if you have a look, the handle actually fits into the pattern. It slots into the pattern on the both sides.
Yeah.
Look how clever that is. But obviously you can glue those down as well. But we've got a couple of handles.
So that's the die for the background. And then the handle. There we go. You see how that handle...
It fits into the pattern.
Fits into that pattern there.
That is ingenious to me. It's little things like that that really make it.
Absolutely.
But we have got, there's 2 handles, I think. Yeah, there is.
Yes, there's the oval.
Yeah, and there's this one, which is more of a smaller...
Because the oval's got like a bolt hole on it. It's got
That's
the
right.
little detail for the bolt. It's here, cut out. Yeah, so it's got the little bolt detail on either side. So it looks like a little screw head. Which is pretty.
They're very clever. Very nice. So that's that one.
So just doing that top corner there. And then coming down to this bottom one. Like so. I'm going to push that glue tab out of the way. I'm going to bring that one over, and now I'm going to bring these sides in. So I'm going to take that off of there.
Alison Lee is saying that she's making the red and gold for an advent for her son and a blue one for his partner.
Ah.
She really wanted the MDF ones that she's made for her grandsons, and theirs comes out every year. Any chance you will produce these again? We can ask. We can ask. Can't we? We can ask, Jodie. That's what we can do. Stop it.
I'm getting into so much trouble.
She's so bad.
I'm naughty
so
but nice.
bad. You are nice.
So let's just place that one. Just going to pull that out a little bit because I've pushed it too far in. And we're just going to put that one over the top. There we go. So we've now got 2 of those little windows. But I'm not being funny, but I say...
I'm so sorry I read these and it just makes me laugh.
Go on.
Missy said, Tonic makes a cracker die every year. Is there one coming this year? Just blink twice if yes.
I will turn the cameras off if it's
I've not seen one yet, so
no, I've not seen a cracker
yet.
this year. Not this year. We thought we'd give you a break. You get a cracker die every year. We thought we'd give you a break.
I love that. You see, our customers know my naughty side, you see.
I think the problem is, so does the management.
I don't know, I've lasted 10 years. So, I'm just going to take away my tape off of there. Okay. And what we're going to do is, this is why you've got that inner lip. Okay. Because you're going to take this and you're going to place it on that inner lip, lining it up to your score line. And just give it a press on the inside, and that there is your first door. Okay?
As easy as that.
As easy as that. Yeah. Now, one lady on social has just done the one door at that side. She's got the 3 drawers at that side. She's got the finials on the top, but she's made it into like a baby changing unit. So she's got a little dolly in there as well, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So let's connect the other one. So this one is going to go on the other side. Come on, let's have you, Mr. Tape. So when you're going old and your eyes are like that, you need your glasses on. So let's put that one onto there, lining that up. So I've got that side and this side. So you've now got those 2 little flaps on that side there. Okay, so you've got that. Now I do have everything else cut out, okay, because otherwise it could be until next year. Yeah. So
We need the replay to go out on Monday. We just send it.
so we've got here the metallic card. So you've got that beautiful metallic one. So we've cut it out of that metallic. What's the metallic one called then?
Oh, sorry. I'm just looking at it going, oh, it's so pretty. It's Turkish turquoise.
Yeah. So we've used that metallic one. We've then cut it out of the white, and we've just put the dewdrops on there. Okay. So let's go ahead and put all this together. So these are going to go behind my doors. Now, because this is a metallic card, I want to stick it with high tack. Okay, so I'm just going to come on, and I'm just going to stick all those little panels.
And you can always put another one. You can back it with another one so that when you open your doors, you'll have the colour inside as well.
Yeah. I have to say, I like the other pattern in there as well, the trellis work.
Oh, they're beautiful.
It reminds me of my egg house in the house.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just going to put the tape on those. Come on. So, tape onto those. So let's bring this in. So that is going to go on the inside of the door. So what you'll find is that is an absolutely perfect match to fit on the back of those doors. So you've got that absolutely amazing.
Oh, isn't the detail gorgeous?
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the snowflake one. It's got the snowflake in the middle. So that is going to go into that side. So you've now got your main doors. We've got the cheeky little panels, same die, but this time we're going to mount it onto the pearlescent so it matches the actual door frame. So that one is going to go onto there.
You do so well with those nails.
I actually had a lot of my fingernail chopped off because they were so long. I prodded myself in the eyeball when I went to scratch my nose. Yeah. During lockdown, they just grew and grew and grew. It was like, oh my god, they're like talons. Good for scratching your back, but no good for scratching your nose. So let's place those panels onto those ends. Yeah. Now don't worry if you're lagged behind, you know, this is going to be available for you to watch back. Okay. The link will be sent to you so you can go back, rewind us, fast forward us, do what you want with us. Yeah. So let's have a look at the top of the box. We've actually got 2 of those, okay, and we've also got these little cheeky side panels, okay. So what we need to do is we need to build these into a big long sausage.
Amy here is saying she'd already started making an advent calendar with the die set when she first got it. She loves the colourway and she had made a couple of little mistakes with the doors. So it's very nice to be able to see that made in detail. Karen is saying, can she see how the doors went in again, please?
Yeah. Let me just stick this one on here, sweetheart, and then we'll just have a look. Stay there, Neddy. There we go, sweetheart. These stick on the inner lip, so it's flush with the front of your box there. But then on the inner lip, that extra panel is stuck on the inside edge, sweetheart. All right, so it's nice and flush on the outside. Thank you. So we're going to put this one, and when you're cutting these, you've got a right and a left-hand side of these little panels, okay? So you can put one on either side. I'm only emphasising that because I cut them all the same ones.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I hope that wasn't Karen's instruction.
Don't.
So that one is going to go onto there. So you can see how you're building those together. You're putting one of those ends on both. Okay, so let's take the next one and build the next one. One of the bonuses about this you've got the finial to go on the top, but you've also got the legs to go on there as well. And I do think all these extra bits of detail really do make it look proper.
Oh, they do.
They're proper stuff.
They finish it off, don't they? It's those little finishing touches that make it the amazing project it is.
Yeah.
Because let's be fair, to make something like that so impressive from a piece of metal,
I know.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just so good.
Yeah. So that one's going to go on to that side. And now we can stick this whole thing on the top of our dresser. So I'm taking that big long section first of all. Just check.
It was going to happen. It was going to happen.
I'm not
It did well to last nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, let's be fair.
I'm not even going to comment. So I'm now going to place.
Just power through.
Yeah, just go for it, Johnson. So I'm just placing that top level with the top of there, and then I'm bringing the sides around.
Deanne said it's the details that make it worth the time spent.
It is.
That's right, because it is, it does take a considerable amount of time to make these from scratch.
It does. But do you know what? I think that's what sets us apart from other things.
I think so too.
I think the attention to detail, and it is a project at the end of the day. Yeah.
I mean, the way we test things upstairs.
Yeah.
We send them back if we've got a little loose bit of design.
Yeah.
Anything. I think they cringe. The designers come in with their die sets. Oh, you test it? Yes, no problem. We test it through. And then we go back with our list. Yeah, can we change this, and this? There's nothing wrong with it in the beginning, but we can make it better. We can do better.
We can do better.
And we always do better. We do our best. That is just the thing that we do. We do our best for you because we know that they are considered purchases, and we want you to enjoy them.
Absolutely. You should have seen Mark's face today when I said I'm going to come down every month. You were like,
oh no,
oh no, that's going to give me extra work. So this little panel now, I'm just putting in the top, and you can see that hides all those glue tabs. So you've not got any glue tabs in there. It does. It hides everything in there. So I'm not going to put the feet on. What I am going to do is just show you a couple of the decorations that come in here. Okay, so we've cut the detail die into here, and we're just going to stick that onto its friend. So that goes over the top of that one, and then this whole thing sticks up on the top. Now, for 2 reasons, this is going to give you a nice sturdy top, because let's face it, that is quite exposed. So we do put an extra one on there, okay? But this one, I'm going to come in and do the back.
Jane says she always throws something on the floor as well.
I live with things just scattered around.
Alison with her paper piece earlier. She was on the floor looking for bits.
She's on the floor. And we're like, Alison, what's wrong, sweetheart? Oh, I've lost my bits. I'm like, yeah, I think you've lost your marbles.
And Julie says that's why we love Team Tonic. Oh, thanks, Julie. And we really do. We really do work hard to make sure we make the best product we actually can.
I think you should know by now there's no airs and graces. Yeah. So let's just place those wee little panels onto the side, and that's reinforcing it yet again. Okay. And that one is going to go onto there. Now you do have different locking mechanisms inside this box. Okay, you've got the paper brad that goes in there as well.
That is ingenious.
It is.
You've got the details in the pack on how to make that one, because they need to be stuck in a certain order to get the paper brad to work.
But in this instance, we're just going to use the actual tie hook. Tie hook?
The tie-up one, yeah.
Tie-up.
Because we haven't got that border to put the brads through the rest of it, so we have to use the little clasps to tie the fronts up instead.
So they are your little hooks that are going to go onto the front. But you do have little circle die in there. So if you don't want to use that brad hole at the top there, you can just put that circle die on there. Now that circle die is actually the unit that goes with that paper brad. That's what allows you to have that free motion in that paper brad. But you've got that one in there. But then don't forget, you can choose the decorations that you want on the drawers. In this instance, in the one that we've got decorated behind, we have got this design. So we've got the mirror card, we've got the pearlescent. We're going to go over the top of that one. That one is going to stick onto our drawer front. So that is going to go onto there. Stay there, sweetie.
Anything you want me to hold?
Stay. There we go. And then we've got the little brackets that we've got that little screw hole in. And we're just going to pinch the ends. Okay. And we're just going to give it a little tweak around my finger so that we can actually glue those ends. And they're going to come and stick. Come on, stay on there.
Vicky's got some plans for a project with this die set when she gets some time.
Vicky, you've got time on your hands.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can soon master that and send you some more die sets, sweetie.
Not a problem.
That's
not a problem at all.
She's
ahead, bless her. She's ahead.
I can send you ones that are going to take so much paper pieces.
And Margaret says she likes us all just the way we are.
Oh, thank you. It's a good job, really, Margaret, because I couldn't be any other way, sweetie.
No, indeed.
So we're just going to hold that for a little bit longer, because in your collection you do have... Come on. You do have a full set of numbers as well. I'm sorry, mate. I've made such a mess in here.
Ah, you crack on.
So we're going to add...
Sue said apparently Vicky had a clear desk the other night. How did that happen?
Are you
me.
telling tales? So we've got that little number on there. So that would be one of your drawers. Of course, you're going to decorate all of your drawers, yeah? So you can see how those little drawers look. You can see how we've constructed the actual doors, how we've put the top on there as well. But we took our time to make the actual carcass, horrible word, carcass of the unit, because that's where the construction is. That's what's going to take your time. The matting and layering, you understand the matting and layering, yeah? But the time we've taken, we've done the main construction for you. And you know what? I have thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Me too.
Shall we do it again?
Yeah.
Yes!
I have some time to clean the cereal before you do next time.
Oh, well, you know.
But no, it's been really nice to have all your comments coming in.
It's fabulous.
Being able
it's lovely to speak to everyone.
Absolutely. And you know, that's what I've really missed about roadshows this year, not being able to get out and meet everybody. And especially all you out in Canada and the States and everything else. Really nice to have all your comments.
Josh has ordered his Tommy. Oh, Josh! You won't be sorry.
Good for you, sweetie.
You won't be sorry.
So don't forget, there will be a link posted to you so you can watch this back, okay? So you can stop, you can rewind, you can tell us to shut up, you can watch it without any sound. Yeah,
that might be better for
that's
you.
entirely up to you. There is a special code for all you people out there. So if you put in Jodie 10, then that is going to give you an additional 10% off your purchases.
Can I butt in?
Yeah.
Anne is a little bit stuck on the doors. Can you show the doors again, please?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, so the little flap, Anne, comes flush with the end of your box. And then if I just turn it around to the inside, get that one out of the way. It sticks on that inner lip, look, sweetheart. Yeah? So let me just hold on. Let me just get this one. Let me just stick that out the way.
I wish we had the countdown music going.
Let me just bend this for you, sweetheart, so you can see.
Speed construction.
Yeah. So that's what the inside of your door looks like. Yeah. This here's your glue tab, and that's what sticks on that inside lip. Yeah. I'm gonna turn it round. Hold on. So you can see that flap is that flap there. Yeah, so it sticks on the inside, and then you just bend your door back, and that gives you your hinge, sweetheart. All right. But yeah,
Fantastic.
pretty.
They are so good. So good. And now you just need to make another 3.
And that's over to you, because I'm going home now.
We've already done ours.
But lovely that you've joined us. Lovely that you've enjoyed yourselves, and we will do this again, I promise. So from everybody here at Tonic Studios, good
Thanks
night.
for joining us.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.